Here's the answer for question 3b. Simplify this expression. So what we want to think about is what happens when I multiply powers, what happens when I divide by powers. So if I was to expand this out, I'm going to first of all start with the numbers and say 14 and 2. Do they have any common factors? So yes, they do. So I'm going to write 14 as 7 times 2, and I'm going to leave the 2 on the bottom. Then I am going to expand out the entire top line. So I've got an a b squared c. So that means I've got a times b times b times c. Then on this part I've got a6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a's being multiplied, and a b and a c. Then on the bottom I've got an a and a b, and I've got c cubed, so that is 3 c's being multiplied together. So now I can cancel out where appropriate. So I've got a 2 that's being multiplied top and bottom, that cancels. There's an a that will cancel, a b that will cancel, a c there that will cancel. I've got another c here that will cancel, and that is everything. So now I just need to see what is left on the top. I've got a 7 on the top, I've got a b and another b, so I've got b squared, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a's, so a to the power of 6. Then in terms of the bottom, the only thing I've got left on the bottom is c. I would accept the answer as that mathematically. I'd rather you wrote it in alphabetical order and just switch the a's and the b's around, and that's the answer. Now for those of you that are very confident with this method, then I would expect that you are able to use the rules about multiplying and dividing powers, and know that if I am multiplying two powers of the same base, I am going to add the powers, and if I am dividing two powers where the base is the same, I am going to subtract the powers. Okay, so if that was the case, then in terms of the working, all I would be doing is simplifying the top line first of all. 14, now I've got a times a to the 6, which would give me a to the 7, b squared, and a b will give me b to the power 3. I'm adding those powers. C and c, add those powers, gives me 2, divided by 2, a, b, c cubed. Then I want to cancel, and so this is when I would go, right, 14 over 2 goes down to 7, a to the power of 7 over a leaves me with 6, b cubed over b leaves me with b squared, and c squared over c cubed leaves me with 1 on the bottom. So then what am I left with? My final answer is 7, a to the power of 6, b to the power of 2 over c. So either method is correct.